Yo, what is good, everybody? It is your boy, Wild Gerald here, back in a YouTube video. And today, in this one, guys, I am bringing you my 90 overall lineup in Madden 20 here. So let's get right into it. I'm basically just going to be doing a little bit of showing you guys what I have done to kind of create, finagle, maneuver, and just upgrade the lineup as best as possible without using too many coins, without going too crazy hard with it. So yeah, just a quick look on the offensive side of the ball. This is what we got for the offensive line. Now, basically what I did for my offensive line is I just kind of looked at run block and then speed. For some reason, I still think speed is key, even for linemen. It just helps with when they're trying to get to that next level for the block. I just think that's a really key stat to have when you're trying to not only get that first hole, but like to really get that next hole, to get that next 10, maybe break it for a touchdown type of yardage. These were the guys that I went with. Even with an 86 overall, I was just like, you know what, this looks like a better card than what I could spend at 90. So that's just my opinion. Now for tight ends, I currently only have my main man George Kittle. I only really use one tight end in all of my sets, so I don't need a second tight end for any specific reason. So that's who I have right now. Unfortunately, I really was not expecting this, but George Kittle received a limited time card. And man, I just don't have the means to go out and get a 1 million plus card like that. I believe he's still going for $1 million. He might even be going for more because he is the best tight end in the game. Better than Gronk by far. His speed is better. His run block's better. Everything's better. Gronk he can catch the ball just about anywhere on the field for the most part. He just has no speed. He's an average run blocker. And what you want is good run block and good speed when it comes to George Kittle or your tight ends in general. So now moving on to my wide receivers, I have Mike Evans in my wide receiver slot 1, and then Randy Moss on the right, and then Torrey Holt in the middle. Let's see if I can quick reset this so we can actually see the cards. It's annoying. I hate how that always happens where they don't even load in to this here. Yeah, there they are. Look at that. It's crazy. So yeah, I got Mr. Torrey Holt. Obviously going to be around probably the whole year just because why not? He's a rock solid card, good stats, good slot receiver. I have the slot apprentice on him, I believe. Let's go quick check what I got for upgrades on him. Yeah, I use the max security, and then I also use better route running and catching on in routes and that sort of stuff, and then quicker cuts while running routes. Sounds like a pretty good thing to have. And then slot apprentice as well. So that is the move for him. I'm going to get into this in a minute here. I'm just going to show you the lineup, and then I'll get into why I chose Leaper. So, yeah, and then I also rock with Balanced O. I don't know, just my preference. You get a +1 catch, +1 carrying. You get the juke move and the play action, I believe it is. I think I was going for like the juke and the catch. I'm not sure exactly. I did Balanced O like a long time ago. That's just what I rocked with, so that's just what it was. I might end up changing that. Who knows? But yeah, so for wide receivers, that's who we got. Tyreek Hill. Wouldn't be surprised if we get a most feared card for Tyreek Hill when that happens. I just hope he's not a limited time. Pray on my gosh damn life that it's not a limited time so I don't have to pay millions and millions of coins for him. But whenever his next card drops, he's going to be unstoppable. I mean, just so fast. His stats are already insane. So that is that. When I complete the MUT 10 challenges, if you guys didn't know, when you complete all 10, when the full 10 are done, dropped, and completed, you get to pick a free MUT 10 player. Now, currently, my decision making is Randy Moss, and the reason for that is I don't want Gronk, I don't need an offensive lineman, I don't want, what else was there to choose from? Another running back. I don't really want Bo Jackson just because I got Saquon. And, I mean, maybe Bo Jackson would be a good move, but I just don't feel like powering up another running back, especially a legendary running back, which costs an insane amount of training. So it's just not my cup of tea with that one. And then the only thing that's going to throw me off now is whether or not the wild card is insane. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be a really, really tough choice. But currently sticking with Randy Moss, and that's why I currently have him powered up all the way, kind of just waiting believe we have 2 weeks left. I think this next week it's an offensive lineman, and then the following is going to be the wild card. So that's going to be sick. I can't wait to see who they choose for the wild card. Let me know in the comments down below who you guys personally think or hope it will be for that wild card spot. I personally have no idea. I mean, maybe Lane or... I mean, they covered wide receiver, they got running back, they got court, like they got... I don't know. I really don't know who that could be. And then the other reason is that, or for me not choosing that, or for me choosing Randy Moss, is that I don't need a middle linebacker either. I will be just upgrading these two players as they go. Devin White is honestly a really, really good gauntlet card. And with my current chemistries, he actually jumps to a 90 overall. So that's where I'm at for middle linebacker. I'm totally content with those guys there. And then when the new gauntlet drops, I believe this year, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Last year they dropped like a bunch of cards for gauntlet. This year they only dropped like 6. I think when the next gauntlet drops, you get an upgrade to this player. So I'll definitely be grinding that, getting Devin White up another 2 overalls. I would believe he would jump up to a 91. I would assume. That's my assumption. That's what I think. But yeah, so now we also have Lawrence Taylor as the right outside linebacker. Absolute beast. Love Lawrence Taylor. Can't go wrong with him. And I use my 89 and 90 overall power-up pass on him as well. Personally, that's what I thought the best move was. Now I also have Von Miller. Got him off the rip for the first Mutt Master. Accidentally just clicked the B button here with my paddle. Whoopsies. Back over the defense. Yeah, Von Miller, crazy good edge rusher. Probably one of my better players. I got B-Doc, and then Patty Tillman, and then Jamal Adams. Now, I'm a little bit indifferent as to what I want to do here because Brian Dawkins is really good. However, he isn't very tall free safety. I know there's not many in the game currently, and his speed is also not very good. So, I don't know what I want to do. I have him fully powered up already. I honestly probably should just get him. But I just don't feel like spending the check on him. I don't feel like putting more training on him. I'll keep him around. It's going to be a free safety that I'm going to keep around. If there is an upgrade, however, to free safety slot with the Most Feared promo, I might take it. That's just what I think I might do. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. So, other than that, what else? Okay, yeah, Pat Tillman for strong safety, 96 overall. He's nasty. He's obviously just ridiculously good. I mean, it's like there's nothing else to it. Pat Tillman, 96 overall, one of the best cards in the game. Nothing much you can really say to him. I'll make a video on Pat Tillman specifically and what the best just stuff for him in general is. Now, Jamal Adams, very, very good. I have both Pat Tillman and Jamal Adams starting, just the way I put my defense and set it up. They're both in the game at all times. So that's that. Devin White honestly isn't in the game all the time for me, so I don't know. I might switch up how I do. And yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure out how I want to play my defense and put my best players on the field all at once. It's tough. It's honestly really tough. But down over to the defensive line and the cornerbacks. So I'll start with the defensive line. Currently, my DeMarcus Lawrence, I'm going to keep probably the whole game. This right end, however, Dwight Freeney will most likely be taking a back seat once Most Feared drops. I think I'll be getting an upgrade to that position just because that's how I feel. I don't necessarily love Dwight Freeney. That's why I haven't put Leaper on him at all yet. Just not the biggest fan of him. He's not as good as what I might have thought. And there's just probably better glitchier players out there. Now for my D-tackle slot, absolutely love Darnell Dockett. He makes big plays for me. He's got the best break tackle, I believe, out of any D-tackle in the game. Like his stat break tackle, block shedding is the best of just about any D-tackle in the game. If I am thinking correctly, and it might disclude like the best of the best legends. So that's just what I think that's just how it is. I mean, I already got him powered up. Probably wait for a next power up for him. I'm totally content with Darnell Dockett. Now, for this D tackle 2 position, I just haven't invested any time or money into it. I was thinking about, for a minute there, I was thinking about getting rid of Devin White and rolling with the free gauntlet D tackle player that it gives you. You can just re-roll it and switch at any time. If you guys didn't know that, you can go into the set for the gauntlet and just choose a different player if you wanted to change who you got. I was thinking about putting him here. Still a little bit indifferent as to what I might do with that position, just because I hate to put a lot of coin in 2 D tackles. I don't really even think this guy plays much on my team anyway, so that is that. Now for the cornerback. The nasty mans themselves, Champ Bailey. Hold on. There's a corner that needs to be put in this game. Hold on here. Chris Harris. I'm like, where did you go? I was so confused. That's crazy. I lost him for a second there. I was like, wait, I'm missing a player. So yeah, Chris Harris Jr., absolute rock solid stud. Honestly, let me just show you quickly his stats that I really like. Now, the one thing with Chris Harris that you guys are not going to like to see is the speed at 88. Now, it doesn't break that 90 threshold, but Jalen Ramsey's doesn't either. So that's where I kind of really do like Chris Harris Jr., is that his speed's not that great, his excel isn't that great, but he's still at 88 and 88, and then his agility is nasty. 94 agility, that's really OP. Play rec, once again, 94, really good. I'm comparing him to Champ Bailey here, and I mean, Champ Bailey is very similar. Only difference is going to be that speed slot. So I personally went after both of these two because I already have Von Miller, and I figured why not continue to kind of, keep the Denver defense in my team a little bit, especially when they dropped a Chris Harris card and they already just dropped a Champ Bailey. And Champ Bailey I was already planning on getting. So once I saw they got Chris Harris Jr., I'm like, yeah, I'm snagging both. So that was my play there, and then we got Mr. Ramsey. Now, Ramsey is just overpowered. I mean, he's going to get power-ups as time goes on as well. That will bump up his agility and his speed and all that good stuff. But, I mean, this card is just bad. I mean, it's bad. It's really good. Man, I'll be... Alright, you guys, and we are back. I'm not sure what happened there. I think Mutt just had to do a little bit of an update. So, I mean, I think I was just about done. I mean, I had the corners I was talking about. I got Jason McCourty down here. I'll probably end up finding an upgrade for him eventually whenever that drops. Other than that, I mean, Jalen Ramsey, rock solid card. Chris Harris Jr., I lost him for a second there. Had to sauce him back in the lineup because I don't know what the fuck happened to him. That was so weird. But for, let's see here, kick return, I always like using my main man, Sequavius, wherever he at, because obviously he's got the quick jukes, quick spins, all that good stuff. And then for, let's see here, yeah, kick return and punt return, I like to use Sequavius. And then for, what is it, specialists? No, yeah, I mean, I like just using Saquon all over the field as much as I can. This I will probably keep, I believe, how it is. Yeah, I'll keep how that is. Oh, yeah, sub linebacker. So, yeah, sub linebacker will be Pat Tillman. That way, when he's in the box, he can just hit sticks and folks. And then for my offense and defense, Packers D, Saints offense. Just how it is. Just how I'm rocking. And then for Coach John motherfudging Madden, I got one done so far. I mean, there's just a ton here. And it costs 1,000 trophies to get another John Madden. So it's a grind, man. To get this John Madden all the way up, it's a big grind, let me tell you. But yeah, that should do it for the video, guys. A quick look back at the squadron. I use those for my jerseys. Head coach Matt LaFleur. I'm a big Packer fan, if you guys can't tell. But yeah, there's the offense, and there's the defense. Ooh, you know who I forgot that you absolutely cannot forget on the football team? Can you guys think of it? Who did I forget? This guy right here, Mr. Kyle Juszczyk. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I mean, he's a rock solid card. Appreciate him. He gets the blocking done for me. His lead block's 94. I'm not sure what the difference is between lead block and run block, but like, I believe it's a good stat to have. Who knows? that should do it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Also, I do a giveaway every single well, I'm just gonna say every week. I used to say every Friday, but I'm just saying every week now because I don't know what day it's gonna come out on. Usually it's gonna be Friday, so make sure you're sub to the channel and throw on the notifications bell. That way you guys don't miss that video. If you guys haven't joined yet, go check that out. It'll be in the link in the description below. And hey, got a chance at 300K, baby. 300K, baby. That's gonna do it for the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy.